Denmark is going to lower income taxes, like for real, just a little bit, but overall it means that for the vast majority of people, we will end up with a tiny bit more of cash in hand at the end of the year. In a context of rising interest rates, rising housing taxes for many, and inflation, I mean, this is good news. And in this video, I'll tell you more about this and also a new tax that the Danish government has announced so that we basically stop partying for this one and making sure that the money that we save from the income will go to another pocket of the state. First, let's start with the new income taxes. Taxes for personal income in Denmark will be cut for up to 10.75 billion Danish krone in a new reform that has been basically already approved by the government. 3.3 million working people in Denmark will be expected to see lower taxes as a result of this reform, and that's basically what the government believes. The reduction in taxes will come in multiple ways, but the most important will be that the employment allowance is increased, so what you get allowed in your income as being employed will increase, and also that the topskat, or that tax at the end of the thing, will be halved for a certain segment of income. The purpose of this reform is to get more people to work, and the government believes that by 2030, by pushing this reform through, they will get 5,000 or more than 5,000 people that are currently out of work into work as well. You will get benefits from the get-go. I mean, so long you're employed, you're good to go. But the biggest difference in absolute terms will be in the reduction of the topskat. And this will apply for people that earn between, as of 2024, 618,400 krona and then 750,000 krona per year. So within that range, which is basically what you earn if you earn 50 to 60,000 krona per month, these people will have their tax bracket for that segment of their income reduced from 15 to 7.5%. And there are approximately 290,000 Danes that have a salary within that range. But before I keep giving you statistics, let's go to DR's website to put this into perspective and get to the specifics. They have a calculator where you can see yourself how much this will impact into your own salary. So now I'm on the R's website, and then you can see this calculator over here. So you can put how much you would earn per year, and then it would tell you how much your new taxes would be higher or lower. So for example, let's say you earn 30,000 krona per month, so that's 360,000 krona per year. So you'll see you'll pay 1,100 krona less in taxes per year moving forward. Then let's say if you want to earn 40,000, so that's 480,000 like this, it will be almost 3,000 krona per year. You'll have more in hand versus what you have now. But now the moment you start going higher, up to a point of course, then these things look better. So for example, if you say you earn 50,000, so that's 600,000 per year, but basically the same stage. But then if you earn 720, so that's 60,000, you are almost 10,000 krona better off than you were before. And the moment you go to, for example, 840, so that's basically like when you earn 70,000 krona per year, that's when you get to almost 12,000 krona per year better. So you're basically 1,000 krona better off each month with the same amount of work that you had before, which is really nice. And then of course, the moment you keep going up, it will still look the same. And the idea here is that you have reached this kind of threshold of how high we can go. Now, a few things here. If you're a single parent, then you put here over here, and you as a single parent, you also get a higher deduction than if you wouldn't do that before. So if you would be a person with, or if you wouldn't be a single parent, then you would be not having this extra deduction on top. Now, I didn't go through this into the calculator, but if you earn more than 2.5 million krona per year, then you need to pay a new, what's basically dubbed the topskat. And again, feels like populism that they keep sticking it to the ones who earn the most, but again, there's not so many people earning that much in Denmark, so there are approximately 9,000 in the whole country. So, which means that after that threshold, you'll have to pay more in the topskat, which in practice means, I mean, it's not huge, but it means that if you earn 3 million krona a year, then you're up for, you need to pay 11,000 krona more per year, which again, if you earn 3 million, I guess, not making a big difference, but for some people, it's a matter of principle. These new taxes kick in 2025, and they will be fully implemented by 2026. Also, as part of the package, there are several changes into the inheritance tax and some more smaller items, but I will not be covering them in this video. Now, I have just been telling you good news. Some of us will get a nice deduction in our taxes each month. It means more money to do things that we love. And for some of us, like me, what we love is to travel. But if that's you as well, there's some bad news coming your way. Which means that in order to push for the green transition, officially at least, and to collect more money as well, of course, the government has announced a new tax on flights. And this will be phased from also next year and will all slowly rise to up to reaching a maximum and like quite high number in 2030. The tax you'll pay on your flights will depend on the distance. So the longer the distance, the more expensive this tax will be. So you can see like online exactly all the calculations from the government, but the gist here is that if you do a short distance flight, for example, let's say Paris, or if you do a medium distance flight New York, or if you do a long distance one like Bangkok, and again, what is short, medium, and long will be defined by the government, you will pay more in taxes. And these taxes would run up to 50,000 krona per flight for the short haul, 320 krona for the medium haul, and 410 krona for the long haul. Again, per passenger, per flight. So if you are like me, a family of 4, we have myself, my wife, and the 2 kids, you'll consider that you need to pay up to 1,500 krona more each time that you want to go somewhere far, let's say to Japan. And again, this is framed as a green transition, but it appears that a good chunk of this money will be used for care of elderly people, which makes it, to me at least, sound like a little more like greenwashing than a real important change. And it's also not clear to me how things like this will work when you, for example, take a flight to Mexico or to South America, but you fly via Amsterdam first. So we need to look into those specifics when we get there. The relative lack of good flight connections is one of my least favorite things about Denmark, and in this video I'll go through some of my other non so favorite things about Denmark. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.